Introduction. What if the problem isn't your age, but your breakfast? Have you ever looked down in the morning and thought, is this really it? Is this what getting older feels like? If you're a man over 60, chances are you've asked yourself that question more than once. Maybe the morning spark is gone. Maybe you don't move with the same ease. Maybe you've accepted that your lower body just doesn't respond like it used to. But here's the truth that rarely gets spoken. May not be age at all. Far more accessible. Food. Real food. At the right time. In the right form. In this article, I'll walk you through 5 simple but powerful foods that can help reignite circulation by slow mornings, or quietly wondering if your best days are behind you. Or I promise you, they're not. Let's begin. Before we dive in, make sure to follow this channel if you're watching or reading through a video platform, so you never miss out on honest, science-backed advice made specifically for men like you. You deserve better mornings and a better life. 1. Whole eggs. Reigniting strength from within. It might surprise you to hear that something as simple and familiar as a whole egg could be the missing piece to your morning routine. For years, men over 60 were told to fear cholesterol, avoid yolks, and stick with bland, low-fat options. But modern nutritional science tells a very different story. Whole eggs, especially with the yolk intact, are loaded with key nutrients essential to male vitality. Leucine, a powerful amino acid, supports the rebuilding of deep pelvic muscles, the very structures that maintain balance, control bladder function, and sustain intimacy. These are not just cosmetic improvements, they're foundations of physical dignity as we age. The yolk also contains high levels of choline, B12, and vitamin D, nutrients deeply involved in nerve signaling, hormone regulation, and testosterone production. All of these elements contribute to restoring what we often lose as we grow older: drive, responsiveness, and confidence in our own bodies. And timing matters. When consumed within the first hour after waking during the body's most receptive metabolic state, these nutrients are used most effectively. I've had patients eat 2 boiled eggs every morning for a month and call me weeks later in a, "Doc, I woke up like I was 40 again." That's not magic. That's science meeting consistency. So, if you've been skipping breakfast or defaulting to toast and coffee, encourage you to try this. 2 boiled eggs. No butter, no toast. Just the eggs. See how you feel after a month. Let your body tell you what it needs. Often, it's been whispering all along. 2. Oats with chia seeds. Clearing the inner pathways and of the most silent and insidious threats to male health after 60 is poor arterial circulation, especially in the lower body. When arteries clog or lose elasticity, everything slows: movement, sensation, even confidence. Yet the solution might already be in your pantry. Bowl of oats topped with chia seeds isn't just a warm comfort food, it's a vascular cleanser. Oats contain a soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which binds to cholesterol in your digestive tract and helps remove it before it enters your bloodstream. Think of it as a gentle broom, sweeping your arteries clean. Chia seeds add a second layer of defense. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and potassium, these tiny seeds promote vasodilation, relaxing the blood vessels and reducing inflammation. They also help regulate blood pressure, ensuring that blood can move freely to the places that need it most. One of my patients, Henry, was a 68-year-old retired teacher who came in complaining of leg fatigue, low energy, and intimacy issues. His breakfast? Cereal or toast? I asked him to switch to oatmeal with chia seeds. 2 weeks later, he reported, "Doc, my legs feel lighter, I'm sleeping better, and something's waking up down there." It's not just about performance. It's about returning oxygen and blood flow to tissues that support everything from mobility to intimacy. And it starts with a simple bowl, first thing in the morning. 3. Watermelon. Nature's circulation tonic. Watermelon might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of medical advice, but I've found it to be one of the most powerful tools in restoring blood flow naturally. That's because it contains citrulline, an amino acid that your body converts into arginine, which then transforms into nitric oxide. Why is that important? Nitric oxide is what pharmaceutical ED medications are based on. It opens up blood vessels, improves blood flow, and allows the lower body to function optimally without pills, side effects, or awkward routines. Here's what most men don't know. The highest concentration of citrulline isn't in the red flesh, it's in the white rind you've probably been throwing away your whole life. Blend it into a smoothie, chew it slowly, or slice it thin and eat it raw. It works best when eaten on an empty stomach. Bill, 70-year-old mechanic, tried it for 2 weeks. "Doc," he said, "I don't know if it's the watermelon or something else, but something's waking up down there." What was waking up was circulation and hope. That quiet dignity that so many men think is gone for good. Your body hasn't stopped responding. It's just waiting for the right signal. Watermelon, especially with the rind, is that signal. 4. Steamed sweet potato plus Celtic salt. Restoring stability so men don't report pain, but rather a subtle disconnect, heaviness in the legs, imbalance, a vague numbness that makes the morning feel like a challenge. This isn't a failure of will. It's a signal that the nervous and circulatory systems are out of sync. That's why I recommend half a steamed sweet potato with a pinch of Celtic sea salt within 30 minutes of waking. Why this combo? Sweet potatoes provide complex carbs that replenish glycogen in the muscles, especially those in the pelvis and legs. This supports smoother movement and prevents the mid-morning crash caused by sugary or empty carb breakfasts. Celtic salt adds over 80 essential minerals, including magnesium and potassium. These nutrients balance electrolytes, support nerve firing, and regulate blood pressure. When combined with warm water, it's a powerful grounding ritual that stabilizes circulation and engages the nervous system. Thomas, one of my patients, told me after just 3 days, "Doc, I didn't have to grab the nightstand to balance myself this morning. I feel grounded again." Enhancers, nitrates, once consumed, your body converts these into nitric oxide, again promoting vasodilation, oxygen delivery, and full body vascular support. Beets don't just help down there, they help everywhere. They support brain clarity, muscle endurance, and energy balance. That's why I often suggest beet juice or roasted beets as part of breakfast. You don't need much, a half cup is enough to see the benefits. Frank, a 72-year-old retired pilot, told me, "Doc, everything started working again in the right places. It wasn't magic. It was oxygen, blood, life." Beets harmonize with the rest of this morning protocol. Eggs restore muscles. Oats clean vessels. Watermelon opens them. Sweet potatoes ground you. And beets supercharge the whole process. Conclusion. Reclaiming the man you still are. If you've read this far, I know something important about you. You care. You're not ready to surrender to decline. And you shouldn't. Because the truth is, your body isn't broken, it's undernourished. It's not failing, it's waiting. By starting your day with intention and the right tools, you can support circulation, mobility, and masculine performance in ways that pharmaceuticals never could. Not with side effects or empty promises, but with food that works with your body, not against it. Here's a quick recap of your new morning allies. Whole eggs for muscle and testosterone support. Oats plus chia seeds for artery cleansing and energy. Watermelon with rind for natural vasodilation. Sweet potato plus Celtic salt for balance and nervous system recovery. Beets to power your vascular system from head to toe. You don't need to start perfectly. Just start. Choose one tomorrow morning and let your body feel the difference. A warmer step, a clearer mind, a stronger sense of presence. These aren't dreams, they're biochemical realities. If this message speaks to you, subscribe to my channel or newsletter for more practical, heartfelt advice tailored to men over 60. Share this with a brother, friend, or anyone you care about. And always remember, your best days aren't behind you. They begin with breakfast. Stay strong, stay grounded. Dr. James Rowen.